Since I was a kid, I always believed that music wasn't a real profession. I thought it could only be a hobby, something you do for fun. People told me you couldn't make a living from it, and that you were either born talented or there was no point in even trying. Because of that, I never saw music as a possible career. For me, it was always just a hobby, something I enjoyed, but over time it slowly grew into something much bigger. I like many genres of electronic music, and at some point I decided techno would probably be the easiest to produce. I was very wrong. Techno has a straight 4 on the floor kick, so at first it seems simple and accessible. But the deeper you get into it, the more you realize how much there is to learn. It's actually a real art form, creating something that sounds minimal and simple, but still feels full, rich, and complete. Sometimes it starts with a melody in my head. I'll hum it into my phone and later try to recreate it in the studio, building everything around that idea. Other times, there's nothing in my head at all. Then I start from scratch. I build the rhythm, the groove. And once that foundation is there, I start experimenting with sounds, accents, textures. I'll try different things, play around, sometimes pick up a guitar and just improvise, and often something suddenly clicks. And that becomes the core of the track, the thing everything else is built around.
I always wanted to be a singer, but of course, like many of us were told in childhood, that wasn't considered a real profession, so I pushed that dream aside. Now, working with Andre, I've realized that in today's world, it actually can be a real career. For me, singing is a way of expressing myself. I'm quite emotional, but also quite closed off, so it's easier for me to express what I feel through music and voice. I want to record vocals for my tracks. I have this idea that all my tracks should include my own voice. Techno doesn't need traditional structure, verses, choruses. Sometimes just a couple of words repeated and processed can carry the whole track. There's this amazing feeling when you finally hear the exact music you want to hear, and you're the one controlling it. In a club, you don't control anything. Some tracks you like, some you don't. But when you're DJing, everything is your choice. And when you see people dancing to your music, it feels like you're on top of the world.
A DJ's job is, first of all, to entertain people, to give them great music and a space to enjoy it. People come to clubs to relax, to forget everyday life, to disconnect and have an amazing night. And my job as a musician is to make that experience as good as possible, for people to genuinely enjoy it, and for me to enjoy it as well.
The best way to learn is to study in different places with different teachers. You take small things from each of them and gradually build your own style. Don't be afraid to try things. Just practice. Nothing builds confidence like practice. Endless repetition can feel boring, but it's necessary. If your goal is to record a clean 1-hour DJ set, you quickly realize how ready, or not ready, you are to actually play a club set. Of course, we see ourselves as becoming globally known and successful, but the most important thing is not burning out along the way. We want to still love what we do in 5 years, still see progress, still grow at the same speed, or even faster.
My goals are the same. I want to play on Tomorrowland, Ultra, maybe even Coachella. Ideally, I'd like to make that happen next year. Start there and grow from that point onward.